what PMBOK calls the measurement of performance. What's the measurement of performance is? It's basically key performance indicators. Every project needs to measure performance. If you're following Agile, if you're following Waterfall or whatever approach, you need to measure the work being done because then you can understand how you're progressing, you can take actions to correct it. This is like if you're a pilot, you are trying to fly a plane, but you don't have any instrument, and you are flying the plane in the middle of the night. If you don't have any instrument, you don't have any way to know where you are going. And that's measurement it's about. You need to understand where you are going. If you don't have any measurements on your performance, basically you can go anywhere. Then you need to have a reliable project status. It's important to have data for decision making. Uh, it's important that you take timely and appropriate actions to correct your performance, but also to inform stakeholders. I've seen a lot of people mentioning like things like a uh, a watermelon project. That means it's green outside but red in the inside. That does not exist. The only possible way that you have a watermelon project, that's you're not reporting the right stuff there. Then the problem is not the project itself, but it's in your measurement and reporting system. Because I have experience enough. I've seen that a lot. That people are reporting stuff, but that does not match the data that they have. They do, or they do not have an objective way to measure the performance, and that starts to be a problem there. Then of course, if you don't have a right measurement, you're not going to be able to manage stakeholder expectations. That means that if your stakeholders are unhappy, then likely your project is going to fail. What I mean, if they are expecting that you're going to deliver something in a specific time, but you're very late and you're not, that's a problem. They're expecting a business case that you're not going to deliver, another problem. Can be a quality part that you are not measuring the right way quality, and the customer will not be happy. Then you see that all those areas here they are interacting because the stakeholders they are going to have items for your planning. They affect your development approach life cycle. They affect your team. They affect your work performance and they affect your deliverable. They affect your measurement. Then all those items here, they work together. That's why they are the performance domain for all types of projects because it's very difficult or I do not know how you can manage a project without looking for those domains. Of course, depending on the type of project, the type of work that you need to go there, it will be different. Like if you're managing, for example, a mining company, implementation of a mining company, your number of stakeholders, it's huge. And it can be even in the political spectrum, the local community, environmental, and so on. But if you're developing an app for a software, the number of stakeholders there you have, it's different. Then again, this will influence on your development approach and life cycle, but also it will influence in everything else. Then all those items here, they're intrinsically connected, and it's not possible to separate. I'm going to say I'm going to just work in my team and I'm going to forget the rest. Then you're not going to have a successful project. You're not going to be a high performer project manager. If you want to be a high performer project manager, you need to be aware of those performance domains. You need to work on them you need to work on them continuously.